Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join me today for this recipe where I'm recreating one of my favorite summer side dishes, a broccoli salad. This recipe is traditionally done with like a mayo-based dressing, maybe some bacon crumbles, maybe some cheddar cheese, but I am going to recreate this recipe in a way that is whole food, plant-based, and no oil. I was inspired by my sister recreating this recipe a few weeks ago, but she made it into like a pasta salad. Today I want to try to recreate that traditional broccoli salad, and I'm actually going to do it two different ways. One with just broccoli and one with broccoli and cauliflower. And I'm also going to create two different sauces to try on these salads and see which one I like more. So I have been using Dr. McDougall's tofu mayonnaise recipe this summer a lot, but I had trouble finding tofu when I was shopping last week. So today I did in my Instant Pot an entire bag of navy beans. Usually when I do a bean-based dressing, I like to do either garbanzo beans or cannellini beans, but today I had navy beans and I thought I'd give these a try. To me, these taste basically the same as cannellini beans, so let's hope that works out. The first thing I'm going to do is blend up my sauces. One of them I'm going to do a sriracha ranch flavor. And then the other one I'm going to do garlic powder, smoked paprika, and some nutritional yeast. Because I'm not doing any cheese replacement in this recipe, so I'm thinking maybe one of the sauces, a little bit of cheese flavor, should be good. I also thought sunflower seeds would be good in this recipe since I'm not doing like a cheese replacement. I also did some shredded carrot that can give that kind of cheese color without the cheese. And then I also have some diced green onion and some diced celery. I don't think you can do this recipe without raisins. And then for the bacon replacement in this recipe, I took some tempeh and sliced it up and marinated it. This is the same kind of marinade that I would do something like carrot dogs in. So it's liquid smoke, a little bit of soy sauce, some garlic powder, some cayenne. If I'm doing carrot dogs, I usually do something sweet like maple syrup or brown sugar as well, but I omitted the sweetness because I wanted this to be a little bit more savory in this recipe. First, I'll get my sauces blended up in my Ninja, and then I'm going to do the broccoli and cauliflower and just kind of pulse it so it's a little bit more chopped, not so chunky. All right, got my sauces blended up, but I think they both need a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm not the best taste tester right now. If you can't tell from my voice, I'm still recovering from being sick. So I think I'm gonna do some more sriracha in the spicy one too, but I'm just gonna add the salt, pepper, sriracha as I mix them together. We'll call these good for now. So then I have just broccoli over here, broccoli and cauliflower over here. The broccoli one I'm gonna do in the more traditional flavor. So I'm gonna do about 1/8 of a cup of green onion. And like 1/4 cup of shredded carrot. Actually, I'll go ahead and do all this shredded carrot over here. And then in the cauliflower one, like 1/8 of a cup of onion. Then I'll just put the rest of the onion over here. And 1/4 cup celery in the cauliflower version. Sunflower seeds. I think 1/8 of a cup looks good. I'll do that over here too. Yeah. 1/4 cup raisins in each one. And then my tempeh bacon. This stuff is so delicious on sandwiches. I have been loving this like all summer. Like a BLT kind of sandwich, but with tempeh, tomato, spinach, and sprouts. Mmm. So that was just a little over 1/4 cup each. We'll see how it looks like when I mix it in, but I might add more. This is the spicy dressing. I'll start with like half of this. Little more sauce. Neither of my salads turned out the most appetizing color, but they both smell really good. So hopefully that's the indicator of the taste. So let's try, this is the one with the broccoli and cauliflower, celery, green onion, raisins, and tempeh. Really, really, really good. I think I just want some more raisins in it, but I love the texture of it. I love the crunchiness, and I love the like sunflower seeds and tempeh. Really, really good. Really, really good. I think this one looks a little more appetizing than the broccoli cauliflower one, and I really like the color the carrots give to this one. Taste test number 2. Same thing with this one, it needs more raisins, but I love the taste and texture. I really like the dressing of this too, like it's good and garlicky. And there's definitely more green onion in this. It like opened up my sinuses, but more raisins in both of them. But other than that, I'm really happy. I think these both turned out really, really good. I personally like the bean dressing. I love to make my macaroni salads with a bean dressing like that. but I feel like they would be better with Dr. McDougall's tofu mayonnaise. So I'm gonna have to experiment with that as soon as I find that tofu in stores again. I think that would be my only two adjustments, would be to do more raisins, and I wanna just give it a try with Dr. McDougall's tofu mayonnaise, see what that does to this recipe. So thanks for stopping by my channel today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and be well. This recipe, my sister recreated this recipe. Sunflower seeds would be good in this recipe. I also thought sunflower seeds would be good in this recipe. Also some raisins for some sweetness. Did you hear my belly? Marinade that I would do something like, I'm going to blend up my sauces, but I'm just gonna do, I'm almost done. I'm just doing my taste test and I'm done. This turned out spicy, so I will probably do one more. So next time, tofu mayo and salad, lemon donut.